Hey, I am Abigail Marshall, your virtual interior decorator and founder of Abby House DIY. If you need decorating services, you can find me on Fiverr. My services are affordable, which is very hard to come by, so catch me while you can. Link is in the description box. Just so you know, I am actually walking the walk. I live in a rental currently. I've done the DIY things, and I've also taken them down. It's so easy to apply peel and stick things, but they never talk about taking them down. That is like, it's trouble. It comes with a price when you take it off. For an example, I put contact paper in my bathroom, and there were some issues with water which caused the edges to peel. However, aside from that, I went back in to remove it, and every time I tried to remove it, a piece of it would snap off. Then I would have to like put my finger up under there and tear more, and it would just keep breaking. And so it literally took forever, and like even the inside of my finger hurt so bad because I was constantly digging up under it, tearing pieces. It would snap, repeat. It was a hot mess. There was even another time where I put contact paper on my floor, like, oh wow, here's this cool YouTube tutorial on how to make your ugly rental floors look like they're hardwood. So if you're thinking about that, let me tell you now, I did that in my kitchen and it tears up so easily. Like, if you care about the quality and how your home looks, that contact paper, I promise you, is not hardwood. It doesn't remotely look like it, except on camera, maybe video. But aside from that, it tears so easily. You can drop a fork and boom, it's messed up. So just steer clear of it. Again, with this contact paper, they're putting it on the cabinets, on the countertops. Esther, I just feel like it's not durable. You know what I mean? Maybe if you can find something durable, cool. But here's the other deal. The longer you keep the contact paper stuck to the surface, there's a transfer. So once you take it off, it's a hot mess. It's like glue, just glue everywhere. And I may have gotten to the point where I've gotten most of it off, but it took months, if not honestly maybe even a year. Like, I was busy throughout the year, so I wasn't like focusing on let me do this in one day. But I came back to it because one, I had so much trouble removing it, and I recently just figured out how to take that off. I think I have a YouTube video about that, so I'll post that here if you're dealing with that. It's just a hassle, especially if you have a cabinet that has grooves in it and you have to like force it down in there or put a blow dryer on it to make it fit the form. It's much more challenging to apply, and it's also more challenging to remove. So keep that in mind. Unless you feel like sanding down your apartment's cabinets and then refinishing them, save yourself some trouble. I think it's a waste of time and money adding fixtures into an apartment because you get no return on it. The day you decide to leave, it's very likely that you're not going to use it in the next place. It may not fit. So now your landlord is not liable for whatever issues you're having with that fixture. You have to come out of pocket if there are more damages than expected, or you call something. And then lastly, a lawsuit. Nobody wants to be sued. I currently have a very off-center light fixture in my dining room. I mean, it's like literally nowhere above the dining room table. Like, okay, this is the dining room table, the light is over here. Makes no sense. I don't know who installed that, or the room's not even square, it's rectangle. It would make more sense to center it. I think we're paying too much to try to fix things that aren't ours. Maybe you're willing to make that sacrifice. I call myself putting up some kind of DIY chair rails. I used to work at Home Depot, so I was like, oh look, cool, I could buy this and that and make it look nice. But I ended up taking it down. It took for freaking ever, especially parts that I decided to glue, and now I had to get that off the wall, sand it down. It's like, why would I do that? It was just dumb. If you're not following my drift by now, can I say it plainly? Leave it alone. Just leave it alone. It's just this cause and reaction. You put it up, you have to take it down. And if you mess it up, you will be paying for it. And that might be an expensive project after all. Even though initially it was DIY and cheap, but it can spiral really quickly. a little earlier I did mention the contact paper. Now I want to focus on the sticky gadgets you put in your bathroom. You have a shelf in your shower, right? But some form of shelf that you stick in your shower. You have to peel it off, stick it on, and then hang your shelf on it. Y'all, what a pain. What a pain. I've done it. It holds up well. It holds up so well that you can't get it off when you're finished with it. Yeah. It's not until you are ready to leave your apartment where you're trying to take this down and realize, oh snap, it's not coming off. Again, I've created a YouTube video just for that. If you could just get it out of your head that you have to add something to your rental and then focus on keeping the space clean and organized, life will be so much better for you. You can accommodate the needs you have through just decorating things that you can place here and there and live that way, but not installing. Again, my name is Abigail Marshall. This is my little chihuahua Esther. We are excited to bring you home decorating advice and DIY projects. All right, make sure you subscribe to my channel to get more content like this, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.